What is good, guys? It's your boy Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the one and only Nio. I'm going to talk about what is Nio doing right now and what my future price prediction is for 2021. I'm also going to talk about what the media is saying about Nio as well before I show the technicals as well. But before I get started and do talk about any of this stuff, I do have to mention I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so don't take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this on me. But the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Nio from a technical standpoint, you can see that I'm actually recording this about 1 hour before the market closes. So we're in power hour, and Nio is currently in the green right now, looking really good actually. And Nio's at $36.31 a share, up over 0.22% for the day. So it is green, and we are going to take that. So from a bull interest standpoint so far, we can see some really good price action from the very beginning. It had a run up to about $36.68 a share before dropping just slightly to, what is that, around $35.61 a share, and coming right back up. It was currently testing the upper Bollinger multiple times, and it's currently near the mean price, but it's doing quite well, and it's actually looking pretty good actually. And I did anticipate that we'd see Nio in the mid $36 range during closing, so maybe my prediction will come true, because it is looking like Nio is doing well, and it might be closing right there. But from RSI, we can see that there was a little bit of a drop right over here when it reached the low of $35.61, which shows that Nio's overall strength is not very stable yet. But there was some good strength shown right over here during this run up, just like this, and especially towards the end, which shows that Nio still has the strength it needs. Now, we are in power hours, so obviously Nio could still move quite a bit, but I don't think it's going to have any more significant moves, because it looks like it's stabilizing from here on out. But it is on a bit of an upward trend, just like this. So the upward trend line does show that Nio is probably going to close in the green, and it's looking pretty good. Now, I also have to note that the media was saying some pretty decent things about Nio as well, and there are some big updates that I do want to talk about, and that's the fact that Investor Place just stated that despite the market uncertainties, Nio stock is set to climb. You read that properly, guys. Nio deliveries are growing fast despite the battery shortage. Now, macroeconomic uncertainties in China are hurting the electric vehicle companies in the region. Case in point, instead of breaking out new highs on strong sales, Nio is underperforming. Nio stock peaked in July at $55, but it's currently trading around $36. The 20-day and 50-day simple moving averages for Nio are now technical resistance levels. This suggests that the stock needs a strong positive catalyst to push it above its moving average. So basically, people are talking about, like, yeah, there was China that was cracking down on e-commerce firms, which actually spooked a lot of Nio investors, and the government did have punitive regulations protecting consumer privacy, and this also affected the EV market quite significantly, because it caused more and more restrictions, so to speak. And on top of that, there was a property sector that came out regarding Evergrande's situation. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail about Evergrande, but these are things that caused Nio to have a little bit of drops here and there. But overall, I just think that this is just a short-term thing. This may last for a few months, but overall, Nio is going to recover very strong from it. Now, it's also important to note that Nio on average has it's a high-end brand in China, so it's considered to be more of a luxurious car, and it tends to compete with more premium brands like BMW and Tesla and so on and so forth. But despite that, the reason why people are very bullish on Nio and very excited is because Nio delivered over 10,628 vehicles year over year, and their third quarterly deliveries grew by 100.2% to 24,439 vehicles. And this is despite the chip shortage. Remember, there was that big chip shortage. The EV giants reported on all-time highs in monthly deliveries. It delivered 5,260 ES6s. Its premium 5-seat smart electric SUV did 1,978 deliveries for their ES8, and they're just literally killing it. Okay, they're doing really well. Now, the October 1st press release announced that these vehicles should have sent Nio stock much higher, but so far it isn't, because of overall things going on in the market, because of so many other reasons that are involved. And overall, even if the company lost about 100.2.1 $1 million in Q2, they are actually doing well because they're on the verge of becoming profitable possibly by next year, and that would be absolutely huge for Nio. That would cause it to literally explode. And they did talk about how it should have a price target of around $62, and that's a good sign because $62 is almost two times where Nio is right now. And typically the price target ranges around $47 to $72, so it's doing quite well. Now, what I personally think is going to happen, guys, is in my prediction, I want to talk about many catalysts. Okay, there are many catalysts that are going to come out for next year, which makes me even more bullish. Look at this right over here listed by Nio. It says that Nio's power charger provides fast, smart, and reliable charging services for both Nio and non-Nio new energy vehicles in public charging scenarios. So I want to put it out there, guys, that Nio is not just a battery company. You could swap your batteries for quick recaps, or you could just charge them like a normal some other EV cars out there. So they're a mix of both, and that's what makes them so innovative and so amazing, in my opinion, giving them even more potential. And when you look at their numbers, okay, especially on their website, especially their September numbers, their SUVs, it's going to be huge when their numbers perpetuate. The increase is going to perpetuate, and that's making them even better. So, what I think is going to happen next year, guys, and this is going to be my prediction, okay? If I bring up the 1 year chart, we could see Nio had that run up all the way up to $66.99 a share. That was around Nio Day in the very beginning of January. Okay, why does Nio have these run-ups? Because Nio Day is a huge day. There are going to be big announcements, and that's something I'm looking forward to. I think we're going to see Nio come very close to that again by January. I'm going to say the 60s, probably around the 60s. We should see Nio come right all the way up there. Because why? I think there's going to be a lot of hype, and why is there going to be hype? Because of big announcements that are going to come. And I think the big announcements, I'm going to say that it's going to come to the 50s by Nio Day, and then the big announcements should push it all the way up to the 60s, maybe even to all-time highs before it drops a little bit, but it drops to a rate price that's a little bit higher than where it is right now. So I do think that's going to happen by January. And January is just like 2 months away, guys. 2.5 months away, sorry. So why am I talking about this? I'm bringing this up because I think Nio is going to have a big announcement, and that is their EV expansion to Europe for Norway and Germany. And I think that that's going to bring Nio not just in the 60s by next year, not just the 70s, but well above 80s by 2022. That's literally a year from now. I see Nio more than doubling all the way past the 80s, maybe even higher than that. I'll see it probably between, let me try to bring it up like this, the $80 to $100 range. I do believe we're going to see it there by next year, because I think that the numbers are going to keep on increasing and bigger things are going to come, especially for the European expansion. Now, I do want to know is when you see Nio down the way it is, okay, it's not because of Nio. Nio is not causing this. They're literally doing everything right. Literally everything. And it still goes down because of external things. But that's okay, because I'm very confident that Nio is going to have a big comeback by next year. With that said and done, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Peace out.